Hello, welcome to Handmade by Julie Quinn. This morning I'm doing something different. I'll just move this out of the way for a minute. I'm showing you how I created this little box here. This box was made specifically for Ferrero Roche chocolates, and I measured them to make the box exactly the right size for the chocolate to fit inside it. Unfortunately, I can't actually show you that because somehow or rather the Ferrero Rocher that was inside this box disappeared. But I can still show you how I made the box. But before I do that, I wanted to share with you the processes that I use to come up with the size for boxes. And I'll just get myself a bit of scrap paper here. So when I'm making a box, knowing that it's going to be a cube, I create a square first and measure the sides that I need for the box. Excuse me. So I think, and I look at the measurements on this box is 4 centimeters by 4 centimeters here. But I know I need sides on each of the sides of the box. And I think I'm just measuring it. It's 3 centimeters high. So all of those will be 3 centimeters high. And then I'll need another box for the lid. So that's another 4 centimeters by 4 centimeters by 4 centimeters by 4 centimeters. Okay, and I'll need the sides on the lid as well. So if my measurements are correct, and I actually have this written down in my magic recipe book, the sides of my box should be 4 centimeters for this section and 3 for this. So that's 10 centimeters that way. Excuse me. And then we said this was 3 centimeters high. So this is 3 plus 4 plus 3. That's your 10 plus 4 plus 3. So it's 17 centimeters that way. And then we're going to be scoring on this side at 3 centimeters plus 4 is 7, plus 3 is 10, plus 4 is 14. Okay, and on this side we'll be scoring at 3 centimeters plus 4 is 7. All right, and let's see how that works. I know that was really fast. If you're watching this, hopefully you'll be able to go back and go slowly over these measurements. But this time for this particular box, I'm going to use some of our beautiful snowflake vellum because I love the way vellum works. And I'm going to cut that, first of all, using my trimmer at 10 centimeters along here, which doesn't really look big enough, does it? And then 17 centimeters long. And then leave my cutting blade up there so that I don't or accidentally cut. I'm going to score at 3 and 4 makes 7 and 3 makes 10 and 4 makes 14. And then for the short side, scoring it at 3 and 4 makes 7. Okay, if I put that down on my surface, you should be able to see hopefully those score lines there. So the first thing we'll do is fold on all of those score lines, and vellum is really quite lovely when you score it and fold it because it tends to hold its shape quite nicely. So that's that one. And then this one, you can see the white line being scored in the vellum. I'll just burnish along there. Okay, so that's the 2 long ones done. And then this one and the next one and then the next one. And last, making sure I've got my score line down. Okay, so there's your basic box. Now to put your box together, you do need to snip along each of these. Every single one of these flaps needs to be snipped right up to that score edge there. And on the other side, snip and snip, snip and snip. Now just before I put this together, I'm going to punch a little finger hole just on one side, which will be the lid, to make it easy to open and close. See how I've got that, just that little bit there that you can easily open and close. So I'm just using a tiny little hole punch. Whatever you have would work quite nicely for this. So that's the lid, that side there. So we'll put this side together first, and I'll use my Seal Plus, which is a bit stronger, on each of those flaps. Just putting 2 bits on each there. So that's the lid there, so we're putting this one together first. I'm just going to pop my sides in there, and then the same on the sides there and there, and then just put some more seal on the front flaps here. 1, 2, and this one I'm going to do on top of the box just so that we know it fits nicely, and wrap that around and line up that corner, and wrap that around and line up that corner. There you go. There you have your basic box with lovely crisp corners and folds. I'll fold that back again so that there you are. And there's the box. Now these don't line up exactly because this is 3 centimeters and this is 4 centimeters. If you like, you can trim them, but it doesn't worry me. And when you look at the finished article of the box, it's not really a problem. Okay, so there's your basic box, and it fits a Ferrero Roche in there perfectly. Okay, now to embellish our box, I've used a little bit of sparkly ribbon because really you need to use sparkly ribbon. And it's a very simple embellishment for the top of the box. Oh, I forgot to get my cardstock. I'll just get some rose. This is rose gold foil, this one. I've got a scrap of white cardstock as well. So now I'm going to use my double oval punch because it's fantastic. It's a great tool. So I've got my rose gold. Actually, this one's the holographic rose gold foil, which is rather amazing. And then this stamp set, which works exactly perfectly with the double oval punch. And I think I'll use Merry Merlot to go with that because it works quite nicely. And I'll just stamp. Oh, I've got 2 pieces here. Stamp my greeting on there easily. And punch out that one this way. Sorry. I can adhere that onto there. Nicely. Put plenty of seal on there. And pop that over there, and then put a little bit more over where my ribbon's going to hold that in place as well. And I can pop that there. And last of all, I've got to add some bling because you always have to have bling. And I've got some little bits of iridescent rhinestones right here. And there you go. You have a very, very quick and easy little gift box, the perfect size for Ferrero Rocher. So you want me to go through that again for you? 17 centimeters. So your cardstock is 17 centimeters by 10 centimeters. scored on the long side at 3 centimeters, 7 centimeters, 10 centimeters, and 14, and scored on the short side at 3 centimeters and 7 centimeters. And you will get a box that will fit your Ferrero Rocher perfectly. Now all I have to do is go and buy some more chocolates and not eat them before I give these beautiful boxes away. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you'll give that one a go. Bye-bye now.